Welcome to Thursday Aspirations, a time, a space and a place for teachers seeking a brighter future.
Thank you for joining us. We meet every Thursday at 7 o'clock and we are discussing any topics which are interesting to the teachers. Now, we've been reading a lot of newspaper reports recently. Especially Guardian has been reporting from the National Teachers Conference in Birmingham, which was taking place over the weekend. And we are absolutely shocked and to see alarming, staggering figures. So National Union of Teachers commissioned a survey of 11,000 teachers before the conference. And what they found, I cannot believe, 7 out of 10 teachers in England have considered resigning in the past year. 7 out of 10. A few years ago, when a similar survey was done, 1 in 5 were considering leaving teaching in the next 2 years. So the numbers have gone up incredibly. Work pressure in COVID lockdown was shattering for teachers. 1 in 4 teachers have sought medical help because of pandemic impact. And teachers are saying that their mental health has been so damaged that many needed medical help to cope with overwhelming work pressures during lockdown. Now, this has spurred us to publish our Explorer Kit to help teachers in those difficult times. I've been watching Mary recording videos for Explorer Kit program, and I thought it might be a good idea if he will tell us a little bit about the program and share a few things with us today. So over to Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thanks very much. And I just realised I don't have the right graphic for Explorer Kit right in front of me here. So let me just add that to our stream, which is here. So we get that one, which is a little bit easier to read. And as Dorothy's saying, with teachers being under so much stress and so on, that many are thinking of leaving. But the question becomes, how do you do it? How do you actually go from being a successful teacher to being successful at something else outside? So the Explorer Kit is designed to aid in that journey. And it follows a timeline. It really follows the stages that anybody who is seriously planning to do this, maybe taking a year or 2 or 3 over doing it, the sort of stages that they would need to go through. And we call this the 7 Straight A's program. And we will look at very quickly the headlines of those and in more detail in weeks to come. So we start with awareness, because we need to be aware of where we are as teachers in our career, in our life situation, in our work-life balance and all those sort of things. And to get a sense of what the possibilities are for us and do we want to follow up on those possibilities. So the first step is really around personal awareness, our personal situation, and we have a number of tools and exercises to really help bring clarity to the situation you find yourself in at the moment, leading on to an audit. Because if you're thinking, look, I'm a good teacher, I know where I am when I'm teaching my subject and so on, I'm a good administrator as well, but what would I be able to do if I was to leave teaching? We guide you through an audit of your skills, abilities, of your enthusiasms as well, because people we know who have made this transition or people who have set up in their own businesses very often are following a great enthusiasm of theirs. They're doing something they really love doing or something they're very interested in. And so this audit process through a number of steps and through a number of exercises will give you an overall picture of some of the possibilities. And we will be inviting you to tune in a bit with your intuition over this too, what you really want to do with the next part of your working life. And this is followed by appreciation. And the appreciation stage is finding out, and this is why it's called the Explorer Kit. It really is discovering what is possible out there, because most of us are so focused when we're in one job. We're so focused on the needs of that job. It's not, we don't have time to begin to scan the horizon for other possibilities. But this step, we support you in doing this, of looking at social media, what's possible in social media with learning management systems. Many teachers have quite successfully taken a portion of their skills and put them into a learning management system to add an extra income stream to what they do. The power of an email sequence is extraordinary, and there's software to help you deliver that and deliver messages to people who join your list of your interesting list. So the appreciation stage is understanding what's possible before you actually launch into anything specific. Then the fourth step is to do with the avatar. This is a technical term that is used in marketing for whom you reach out to. Who do you serve? Whose needs do you try to meet? And the wisdom around this is that the more closely you can define the target group that you're seeking to serve, the easier it is to reach them, and the more likely it is that you will meet their real needs rather than the needs you might imagine they have if they're left more as a fuzzy concept. So getting your avatar is an important gateway to the next step, which is the alternatives that face you. When you look for your niche, which we talked about a few weeks ago on Thursday Aspirations, the actual area of expertise you are going to offer to meet some need that your avatars have. And that really is a decision-making process as you begin to build a model and viewpoint of what is the business that you might run and finally own as you move on, because you're not just looking to move from one high-pressure job to another high-pressure job. The whole point of this process is to find something that is very rewarding for you and which you get up in the morning looking forward to doing, rather than, as is possible for 7 out of 10 teachers at the moment, rather dreading doing. And then finally, in the first 6 stages, it's how do you access your client base? What are the ways in which you can actually reach the people who are looking for you? And there are many tools available to do this, and ways to market your skills out there, and groups to join, and groups to assist you in doing this. And finally, we're going to guide you through drawing up an action plan for the coming 3 months, so the 3 months after you finish this process, so you're not left high and dry, and that there's some action that you can take before you move on to the next step. And with that concludes the overview of the Explorer Kit process, and I'll hand back to Dorothy.
Thank you. Thank you very much for showing us the Explorer Kit overview. And you may be wondering what actual action you can take now. We will put somewhere in the notes of the chat a link to join our Personal Aspirations mailing list. Actually, Mari just put it on the screen as well. So join our Personal Aspiration mailing list and get the best launch price for our Explorer Kit. It will be available in just a few weeks' time. And we are wishing you all the best with your future, with thinking about your future. We will talk a bit more about Explorer Kit next week, and hope you enjoyed it tonight, and we'll see you next week, next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Bye.